Jacco van Loon, who's Associate Professor of Astrophysics at Keele University. Jacco, also the Director of Keele Observatory, who joins us now from the UK. Jacco, you always have the answers for us. First of all, what is a black hole?
Right, I don't have all the answers because this is a very exciting discovery that really makes us scratch our heads a lot. A black hole is an extremely dense object, so dense that if you are near it, you wouldn't be able to escape from it, and not even light can escape, and that's why it's black. So it's very difficult to see them, and the only way you can see them is by the effect they have on the surroundings. For instance, another star going around it or gas flowing into it.
Okay, so to keep it basic, scientists had believed that black holes had a size limit of no more than 20 times the mass of our sun. So this one, being 70 times bigger than our sun, has got everybody totally confused. But why is it important to understand black holes? Why should we care?
Well, these black holes come from the depth of very massive stars, and these massive stars have played an important role in how we got here over time. To be able to explain a black hole 70 times the mass of the sun by just an explosion of a single star has not been possible. So that's why, as you say, they shouldn't exist. We know now that smaller black holes can also collide and become bigger as a result of that. So it's possible that that's what has happened in this case.
So are there any accepted theories that have been in place and have been the accepted ideas that are now being thrown completely into confusion because of this one particular black hole?
Well, so there are possible explanations, but we will have to see how likely they are. So as I said, it's possible that there have been two smaller black holes that have merged, because 4 years ago we have seen that happen. It caused ripples in space called gravitational waves, and they have been detected. But to form a single black hole directly is much more challenging for theoreticians. It's also possible that actually we're not dealing with one black hole that massive, but perhaps two black holes less massive that are very close together. And the star that we see going around it might just be going around a pair of black holes.
Jacco, what's the theory that some people believe that black holes actually contain wormholes, that they might allow time travel, that actually black holes could be portals to another time?
Yeah, so it's very difficult to describe the inside of a black hole. It's so extreme that we're not sure how to describe it. But it's possible that the structure of space-time changes such that you could connect different places in the universe through a wormhole. However, it will be impossible to travel through it. So whether they exist or not, it's not a means of travel to distant parts of the universe as we see in science fiction novels.
Okay, so I had spoken about the fact that professionals like you, forget people like me, I know nothing when it comes to this stuff. Professionals like you, however hard you work, you're only going to ever, and however brilliant you are, Jacco, and we know that you are, only ever understand a tiny fraction of what's going on in the universe. Tell us about one of the things that scientists are completely confused about, which is dark matter. Most of the universe is made up of dark matter, and yet we still don't completely understand it. How is that possible?
Yeah, so a slightly different topic, although people have tried to explain dark matter, for instance, by the presence of many black holes. They could be small, but if there are many of them, they could make up for that missing gravitational matter. But there seem to be quite tight limits on that now, so it's unlikely that black holes would be the dark matter. Dark matter is basically a missing source of gravity that we see. And what it really is, if it's particles or if it's just the way we describe gravity, that's something that we do not know yet. But of course, this is related to fundamental physics, so it's clear that we do not have a full understanding of the physics of the universe.
Okay, and just finally, a general question again, because tapping into your expertise is a once-in-a-month event for me, at least. What are the most exciting studies going on in your field right now? We started with this new black hole. What else is going on that is particularly interesting to you?
Well, it's also be able to see really the birth of the first galaxies, the first stars inside galaxies. In a very early universe, because the capabilities of the telescopes are just improving. And also the observation of this particular black hole, it just shows that there are so many exciting things out there that we haven't seen yet. And so it's full of surprises as well as things that we think are there and we're looking for. But we come across surprise after surprise all the time, and this is very exciting.
Jacco, thank you so much indeed. Listen, have a wonderful weekend. Jacco van Loon speaking to us from the United Kingdom, from Keele University.